"Oh, say can you see," and so on, does that banner still wave over the land of the free and the brave? Does it? No, the last line of that is a question, right? That anthem of ours? The last line is a question. A question I think every American should be adept at asking. And I would be honored if you take me up on that and actually ask that question whenever you get the chance. You know, I think it'd really be a benefit to this nation, and as a benefit to this nation, hopefully it could lead to a benefit for the world in some way. You know, you have to start locally. And by starting locally, any idea, any movement, any meme, if you will, expands out into, you know, the globe. And an idea that started as small expands out into a big one, naturally. You know, same thing happened with communism. Obviously, I mean, with any political idea, with any idea in general, any meme, it's a genetic progression in a way. So, anyway, I digress. I wanted to talk about this idea I had about a sort of reconciliation between materialism and idealism. And it goes something like this, that ideas do run human societies in some way, and that there is an internal struggle in the minds of men and women. When I say men, I want to make this clear in this video, so I don't have to do it anywhere else. When I say men, I mean men and women. It doesn't make a difference to me. That in the minds of men, there is a struggle between truth and ignorance, of course, you know, between knowledge and ignorance. That there is always a conflict that is meant to essentially weed out the bad memes and plant the good ones. This struggle is continuous in every aspect of human communication, of human intelligence, interrelation intelligence, and even internal intelligence, external intelligence, however you want to see it. But external intelligence may be meaning seeing a bird take flight for the first time or something, you know, something that affects your mind in some way, something material that affects your own perception, is part of that struggle. So in essence, this links the ideological with ideological, I don't think that's the right way to put it, but the idyllic with the materialistic. And then alongside that struggle, there is the class struggle, which Marx talked about, of course, between the managers of wealth, the administrators, and the producers of wealth, the workers, the proletariat. And it's a funny thing, because really, you know, a lot of pro-capitalists or anti-communists or whatever, you know, anti-Marxists, I don't know, just people in general, especially in America, don't like to acknowledge this antagonism when it clearly exists. There is no tenable argument to disprove class struggle. I don't understand how one even begins to not acknowledge that there are separate groups of people in society, that there are rich people and there are poor people, that there are working people and there are not working people. There are people who own your work. There are people who workers sell themselves to. These two classes of people exist, whether you like it or not, capitalists. Sorry. I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. I mean, I have to tell you. I have to tell you the truth. I gotta. I mean, I don't see any other way. That's my nature. That is my nature. I reveal truth. And I mean, I would protect your right to spread lies. I would. As long as you protect my right to disillusion those lies. As long as my right to bring light. Didn't mean to rhyme there. Not very professional. But, rhymes aside, protect my right to show some light. Protect my right to win the fight. Interesting. Fight, light, right. Right, light, fight. Lots of ites. Ites in the pipe. Yep. Alright. That's pretty much all this was about. It's not a very developed idea, but I think it's pretty cool. The parallel between a materialistic struggle towards perfection, or whatever, I don't know how you want to say it, towards utopia. I'm not a utopian. I think we should strive towards utopia, of course. I guess I take a sort of absurdist bent there, that, ultimate truth, is not comprehensible, in a human mind, you know what I mean? The ultimate truth, you can't comprehend it, but it is our job as sentient beings to strive towards that ultimate truth. So then, taking that philosophical argument and applying it to a political struggle, I see it as our ultimate goal to strive towards a utopia, or in this correlation, a free society. Not exactly just free, I mean more than free, utopian, a perfected society, as we strive towards a perfected truth. I'm an absurdist, sort of, by the way. That's probably why I'd have to make that reference. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh. Yeah, man. No, just the concept itself is just really beautiful. The concept of striving towards something we know is impossible. It's just so romantic. And not romantic in the traditional sense. Like, romantic in, like, the actual, like, whoa, romantic. Like a romance between humanity and the universe. Like that kind of awesome extreme idea of, like, humanity as, like, a whole, just caressing the universe like some kind of, galactic Fabio. I don't know. I think it's pretty awesome, honestly. I think it's something we should strive towards. I think it's pretty awesome. I think you should too. Consider it. Look into the philosophy. Read my book, please. Read my book. It's free download. I mean, free download, free ebook. Come on. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer, man. It's a no-brainer. I mean, if you don't want to read the first chapter, I mean, it might sound like anti-American to some people. The rest of it is, or even it's the longest chapter of the whole thing. You can skip the first chapter if you like. It's really just a lot of the rationale behind saying that, Lamarckian economics aren't working, you know, that they're not functional, you know, that, you know, capitalism sucks, you know. Capitalism. What you know about that one? What you know about one group of people, basically an oligarchy, having complete power over everything, you know? It's basically like, it's like, you know, it's like Stalinism in a way, you know? It's like, you know, purging the lowest class of society into, you know, a criminal class. And so, you know, this criminal class then basically, you know, is made the enemy of all the other two classes, when really they should belong to the, you know, I'm trimming this part out.